Welcome to the design demo for Centralpoint. Centralpoint is a content management and portal platform provided by Oxcyon that provides best practices to serve content and information within your organization, not just for your site but also for microsites, mobile designs, for the various audiences that need to reach your business. Centralpoint provides you that infrastructure in which to do that. So what we've done is we've analyzed some trends in the web, namely Web 2.0, to define what is best practices and what is common design practices in the new web, the Web 2.0. And what we found is a pattern wherein organizations are following very strict design rules in order to convey the message they need to convey. It's something we like to call form follows function, which means that the design over how we present the site is secondary to the functionality of the site. But one trend that we've seen, and let us just reference leaders in various industries, such as the Cleveland Clinic. The Cleveland Clinic, which is not a Centralpoint user, we're just showing this site merely for design purposes, has probably one of the best online healthcare designs today, which stands to reason. They are a leader in healthcare. And what you'll notice that in this area here, the home page, which is the most subjective part of any site that we build in order to get it right, these designs feature the various services and areas of expertise of the Cleveland Clinic, showing people that have been satisfied by the clinic, happy people, doctors hard at work helping people. As you can see, this gentleman looks very content with the results of this doctor's findings. So a lot of thought goes into what services and features do we want to focus. But you'll notice that navigation today follows a horizontal structure that offers kind of a secondary drop-down just to keep these things out of initial view from the client, but yet we can still get to everything we need to with just a couple clicks. We also have a search up here in the top right. Normally we'll find the logo in the top left. And then down here, lesser priority items like news and events and perhaps other services we want to feature. So we learn from organizations like these. Also organizations, we see here Rex Healthcare, which again, not a Centralpoint client, but excellent designs that allow us to now toggle between the various services that they provide in a very graceful way. You'll see the objective here is to break up the lines of the box. You know, the Web 1.0 was a box, and now what we're trying to do is we're trying to bleed over the edges. We're trying to show transparency. So this is very visually appealing to present a site to a user that doesn't look like an ordinary website or an ordinary site. As you can see, these images show through just briefly behind this little blue box. This is what's called transparencies, and transparencies are a very common thing. And for most hospitals, it's navigation on the top, drop-down list, logos top left, search top right. Doesn't always have to be that way, but we find that this is a pattern that organizations that are tried and true, and something we see to be a trend in today's web. But other organizations outside of healthcare, such as Bose Healthcare, you know, Bose, the leader in audio systems, same type of structure: logo, search, our featurette in the center to show the various things that we want to really push. But even in others, finance and banking, you know, we see that common trend, that common pattern. Top navigation, logo on the left, search on the right, and again, features in the center, and down below more information. You know, technology leaders like Microsoft, very similar. Nav on the top, logo on the left, search, top center here. And here we have, again, our featurettes. And again, this one might be a little busier than normal. Maybe there's too many ads on this page, but hey, it's Microsoft. They're doing a great job, and we think their site looks phenomenal. Other leaders, IBM. Featurette in the center, the ability to toggle between their various services, top navigation, logo on the left, search on the right, and of course other features here at the bottom. We also see footers today that wrap the entirety of the site. Oracle, another leader in healthcare, logo on the top left, search on the right, top nav with the drop downs, and featurettes. We're not saying that, you know, everyone should do the exact same thing. What we're saying is that this structure works very well, and each of our clients, whether they sell, you know, fighter planes or they provide health services, we need to show photographs here, and in our preferences, photographs that show happy people. Here we see no people, which we find a little concerning. We want to show happy people whose lives have been improved by this technology or by this service. General Motors, again, same kind of thing. where we have a slider here featuring some of the things that are important to them. We also have, of course, logo top left, search top right, drop-down navigations, a little bit more graphic based on the consumer orientation. But today's web also supports higher resolution images. It also supports video and a lot of neat things. Here's Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz, same kind of thing. They want to show featurettes of the various products that they represent so that we can easily toggle, whether we're looking for a minivan or a car. And again, we'd like to see a happy person smiling in that car, but that's Mercedes' thing, and that's fine. And of course, our drop-down, so logo on the left, no search on the right. BMW, same thing. Now, they kind of went against the grain here. Everything's the same. We've got our slider here, our little featurettes. They moved the logo to the right, so we're curious to see how that works for them. Most people are expecting to see it over here, but it doesn't really matter. But general, same structure, same design. Aetna Healthcare, wonderful design, navigation on the top, search on the right, logo left, not top left, but again, so I guess what we're trying to show here is that we have a pattern. We have a pattern of design structure in Web 2.0 that features happy people, smiling, content with the services provided by, in this case, the Mayo Clinic, search boxes, and of course the higher tiered navigation at the bottom, which is helpful for search engine optimization. And these patterns have been culminated into our product so that when we deploy a portal, we already have a lot of these elements built in. Now, we could completely change the design all around and start redefining the design rules for your organization. You're not limited to this structure. But what we think is this is a winning structure. So our job in design, to be clear, is to help guide you in defining what is your message, what are the service lines that you would like to promote, what are those top 5 or top 10 service lines that you want to talk about, what are the core navigational elements. Typically in healthcare we're finding that people need to find things such as find a doctor or perhaps search healthcare information. So one of the things is, find a location. If you're a larger healthcare organization, which place do you want to go to? What services or institutes are available here? Okay, how do we find a doctor? And of course, that means searching by name or by alphabet or by condition or clinical specialty. It might also mean search healthcare information, again, by alphabetical or by drug or by condition. So those are typically the things we see. But I think if you follow this structure and help to break the lines of the box, you're going to be left with a winning design that everyone will be very pleased with, and it will be very current and contemporary. And these rules might change in the future, and that's fine. Centralpoint is built to change with them, but I thought this video might be very helpful to help you understand how to set up design for your new portal within Oxcyon, understanding that we are not a design firm, but we will guide you around best practices to deliver form follows function. Thank you very much.